Hello, Bluff Park United Methodist Church family. My name is Kevin Payne. I'm the senior pastor here in our congregation. It's time for our almost end of the year State of the Church address. Our programs are moving along very well. We've seen wonderful attendance and participation across the board in our children's, youth, adult Bible studies, and participation in various other offerings we have had. Our mission groups have been very busy this year. We have reached out to our immediate community through the food pantry and with our diaper program, assisted individuals through the pastor's discretionary fund. We have worked with the greater Birmingham area through our Under the Bridge ministry that feeds the homeless, donating coats, partnering with urban ministry, and partnering with the bridge ministry. We have served beyond through our Appalachian Service Project mission trip, working with Costa Rica, our Corps, and direct help to areas across the nation and our world as needs have arisen. So far this year, we have received 44 new members. We have others that are planning on joining in the coming weeks. Our worship celebrations are moving along very well, and we have seen an increase in average weekly worship attendance in both of our worship celebrations. In fact, I'd like to take this opportunity just to remind you that we will be having three Christmas Eve worship celebrations. Traditional worship at 3 o'clock p.m. and 5 o'clock p.m. here in the sanctuary, and the contemporary gathering service at 5 o'clock p.m. in the chapel. On Christmas Day, we will be having one worship celebration at 10 a.m. here in the sanctuary, and it will be a service of lessons and carols. These will be very special worship celebrations indeed, and I pray that you will take time to come and join with your church family in worship as we celebrate the birth of the Christ. Concerning General Conference, I know there's still questions about that. We released an informational video a few months back explaining what we do know currently. I will put a link to that video in the description of this video in case you haven't seen it or if you'd like to go back and watch it again. The short answer is that we are waiting until General Conference meets in 2024 so that we can make real decisions as a church family with real information, knowing what is actually occurring, rather than working off of speculation or out of fear. Now, there are two areas where we do need some help. Those areas are financially and with volunteers. Now, financially, I know we really don't like talking about money, but it's the tithes and the offerings that are offered that we use to do everything from pay the power bill to fund our ministries and our programs. Right now, we are behind this year in our 2022 budget. We have a deficit of $35,000 in undesignated giving and a deficit of $163,000 in pledged giving. So if you are behind in your giving, and if it is at all possible, we are asking that you remember your commitments and try to catch up before the end of the year. Any contributions towards this will help offset the deficit that we're facing. And if you have contributed anything at any point in time towards the ministries of Bluff Park United Methodist Church, I want to tell you thank you, because it's the people that make this place special, but funding is what we need to be able to pay the bills and fund the ministries and the missions and the programs that we have. For our 2023 operational budget, so far we have received pledges totaling $699,976. For our 3-year capital campaign that we did the campaign for back in October and November that kicks off financially in 2023, we have received pledges for $878,163. Thank you so much for those who have already made a commitment towards our operational budget for 2023 and towards our capital campaign, our 3-year capital campaign that launches in 2023. There's still some ways to go with both of these. So if you have not yet made a commitment towards the operational budget for 2023 or towards the capital campaign, I would ask that you prayerfully consider doing so. It really will go a long way in meeting the needs that we have. For our capital campaign, we have a dream of being able to raise $1.8 million over the next 3 years to completely get us out of debt. I know that is a big dream, but working together, we will see that dream become a reality. In the next year, we are also dreaming of expanding current programs and ministries as well as beginning new ones. There's several conversations that's going on with this, with different facets and different things and trying to figure new things out. In some ways, we're still coming back from being shut down with COVID. And so we're taking this opportunity to see what we have done before, what worked well before, what we would like to do, but maybe do in a different way, and what some new things that we're talking about. And there are many conversations that are going on right now surrounding what those programs and ministries might look like. But that brings me to our second big need. In order to be able to expand and in order to be able to do new things, we need the help of volunteers. We have some very committed folks right now, and we thank them so much for the work that they do tirelessly week in and week out, but we need some more help. So if you are not already plugged in some way with helping, and if you have a desire to assist in any of our ministry areas, please contact the church office and let us know. If we all work together, then all the work will be accomplished and the sky is the limit as to what we can do. I am excited about where we have come in this past year. Thank you so much for welcoming me and my family so graciously as we joined with you in mission and ministry back in July. And I'm not just saying this, I am so very excited about where God is leading us in this next year. Together, we are already making a difference in the lives of our community and in the world, as well as those who are already a part of our church family in their lives and how we're connected together. And together, as God guides and provides, we will make even bigger impacts next year and in the years to come. Thank you for taking time to watch this video. Thank you for living into our membership vow of supporting the ministry of this congregation with our prayers, our presence, our gifts, our service, and our witness. But most of all, thank you for being who you are. Together, we are Bluff Park. I'm praying that you have a blessed Advent season and a very Merry Christmas. We'll see you soon. Bye now.